Hey guys, welcome back to the Michael Jordan Collection channel, where I share and document my MJ collection journey with you guys. And in today's video, as you can see kind of to the top left corner of the video, we have a stack of slabs. And this is from my own personal collection, and they are all refractors. Okay, a little teaser right there. And today I'm going to go through my Michael Jordan refractor cards in my collection and share them all with you guys. So before we begin, I just want to differentiate and clarify what's a refractor and what's a refractor-like card. So this here is a refractor. It's, from what I believe, it's a refractor because it has a base counterpart where the counterpart card looks identical, but it doesn't refract light. Therefore, this is almost a parallel version that refracts light. Hence, it's called a refractor. So for comparison, a card like this, Quick Strike, refracts light. You could say it's a refractor, but it's not technically a refractor, it just refracts light, and it's basically a Quick Strike insert. Very beautiful card. We're not going to talk about this card today, so I'm going to move it to the side. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the video and show you my refractor collection. And one other thing, I do have two more refractors that are not going to be seen in this video. They're a little bit more high dollar value than some of these refractors, and I just have it in a location where I'm not able to access it at this time. I will show those in another video, but today's video I have a nice large stack still of Michael Jordan refractors. And the first one is this 1996 Topps Mystery Finest Bordered Refractor M14 PSA 9. Very simple refractor, has a rays of light coming in kind of like a sunbeam almost, with the lines in the background. Super nice card. He's in his dark jersey, which for some is a plus. For me, I don't really care, but super nice card. And I'm going to leave this one in view just because the next one, without looking into deeper, you might think, oh, it's the exact same card. But no, one has the Super Teams logo on the bottom right, as you notice, right where the Bulls logo is. This one on the right has a Super Teams icon on it, and the other one doesn't. And of course, you know, PSA kind of labeled them a little differently. One says bordered, one says just refractor. Either way, they're technically the same card. If you know, leave in the comments what is the difference between the Super Team and the regular one. Were the odds different? Did they come in different packs? That I do not know. Anyways, those are two in my collection. Both PSA 9s, both beautiful cards. Next, we have the same, technically the same card, but this one is the Borderless. This one's a PSA 8. Again, I might as well leave this one in view for a second. As you can see, kind of like the same type of photography, just MJ is cut out on this one, and this one you can kind of see the background and then the defender, but the border is technically borderless. Beautiful card, PSA 8, and again in his black jersey. This one I believe is more rare than the other one. 97 Topps Chrome. This one is a beauty. Specifically the photograph. Looks like he's posing almost, right? I mean, how awesome can it get? And yeah, those what do you call it? The Olympic wreaths or those leaves are in the background that frames this card just beautifully. And the base, you have the 40 Topps 40 Michael Jordan. So beautiful, such a gorgeous card. The only thing is this card is darker in tone, so you don't see too much of the refractor, although it's not bad here in the video. And he's also wearing his black jersey. So 4 for 4 for black jerseys so far, but beautiful Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome comes up with some of the nicest looking cards. Next, we have the OG right here, 1993 Finest Refractor. I'm not the biggest fan of the photography. It looks a little awkward, but this was the first ever refractor and first ever finest, I'm pretty sure, as well. So super cool card, being that it's the first refractor. Really undervalued in my eyes, being, you know, the inaugural year for refractors. And the colors just gorgeous. Look at that, so beautiful. Again, not the biggest fan of the photography, but for what it's worth, it's the first of its kind. So yeah, it let it off for some big things for refractors down the road. Super beautiful card. Next, we have the following year, 1994 Finest Refractor. This one actually has the coating, and I believe the year before, the 93, they did not do the coating. The 94, this is when they started to do the coating. And some folks like it on, some like it off. I personally like the ones with it on. I feel like it's been, you know, untouched. And it looks kind of cool too with a protective coat on. Plus, it's harder to get a good grade with this coat on because it's prone to bubbling and scratches and whatnot. So if you get one that might have some surface issues with a protector, you pull that sucker off, you might get a better grade or higher chance of grading high. Next, we have the 95 Refractor. This is a pretty nice card, kind of bluish in tone, refracts kind of bluish greenish light. He's in his white jersey. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this one. He's in number 45, which is kind of cool too. Back to this one, white jersey. Not much of a pose, just kind of MJ hanging around. Yeah, so this is 95. And by the way, I don't think it's in any specific order. I'm just kind of going through them. Here's another 95 Borderless Refractor, PSA 9. I kind of like the ones that are kind of more warmish in tone. So for instance, the red, orange tones, as opposed to the kind of cooler green tones. It just looks better to me. But I love them all. Yeah, this one's a super nice card. Has a little basketball texture in the background. Really nice right there. Next one of my favorites right here, Round Ball Royalty. Just look at this one, you guys. 1998 Round Ball Royalty PSA 9 with coating. And they got smart in 98 because the coating is strategically placed on the right here, or the left if you're looking at it in the camera, so it doesn't kind of overlap with the main, you know, with his face, let's say, because some of the refractors, or non-refractors, some of the cards that has appeal, it might be positioned where the text is not in a favorable position, like over his face. So this one is super gorgeous. I love looking at this. It has that textured background, has that royalty theme. So cool. So cool. Look at that. Anyways, I could look at that one forever. Next, we have the 96 Sterling PSA 8. Again, this one is he's in a black jersey. Again, the darker type of tone, so the refractors is okay. It's still pretty nice in the camera. Actually, it's nice in real life too. Not too bad. Just the lighter ones and the more warmer tones tend to refract better. For instance, the original refractors, all sorts of colors, right? Those seems to refract a lot better than the dark colors. But this one's super gorgeous as well. The Topps Finest, they did a really good job with theming it. And yeah, and this one also has the coating on it. Next, we have the 97 with coating. This one's PSA 8. This one is numbered, I believe, to 1090. This is number 137. Cool part about this is it also kind of refracts on the back. But numbered card, refractor, a little undervalued in my eyes just because it's numbered, right? Yeah, so it is what it is. Still a really nice card. And again, black jersey. A lot of MJ black jerseys and refractors. And this one is actually a really big card, super undervalued. Same one as this, as far as, you know, the photography, the card goes, but it's more rare because it is the embossed version. Check that out. I'm gonna try to get a good angle of the embossed and the different kind of rainbowish arc type of refractor. It's very cool. It's hard to get a good angle on this guy, but something like that, right? It looks really good. It has a nice pattern to the refractor, and biggest part is it has that pattern on the back, which is pretty cool, and is numbered to only 283 or 63. That's kind of small. 263 this is number 18 of 263. So this one is truly undervalued. This is a 9. Don't know how much it would fetch in today's market, but when I bought it a few years back, it was good because, you know, I felt like it was a good deal. It was only numbered to 263, yet I could get it for fractions of other Michael Jordan cards. This one's an atomic refractor. So first time we're seeing the atomic version. Basically, the atomic version has that kind of plaid-like, you know, horizontal and vertical stripes that refracts light. Really cool card. Although, as you could tell, the labeling is incorrect. PSA will do that a lot. They'll take your money, but they won't verify. They make you verify the labeling and everything. But either way, we all know this is an atomic refractor. The back of this one, he shares it with Jerry Stackhouse. But atomic refractors are super cool. One of my favorite designs. Anything in atomic finish is just gorgeous. As you can see with this next card, one of my favorites. I mean, I'm going to say that a lot, but this one is rainbow atomic refractor finish. Just look at that, you guys. Isn't that really cool? Some don't like the fact that there's a big basketball in the background. I could care less. This is just beautiful 90s art right here. Beautiful. Let's take a look at what it looks like in the back. Pretty plain. I'm not going to spend time there. But look at that, you guys. Just amazing. Love this card. Another atomic refractor. This one is probably about one of the lowest ones you could, meaning the most affordable ones you could get. The Bowman's Best Techniques atomic refractor. It's a PSA 9. I mean, I assume it's probably, you know, upwards of almost $1,000 now, but most of the other atomics are way more expensive than this one. So if you want to get into the atomic refractor game, MJ game, this is a good start. And yeah, just like all the other atomic refractors, very, very nice. Love it. And we got more atomic refractors. This one is really nice. He's in his black jersey. Really zero yellowing on this one, which is another thing we didn't talk about. Topps chrome really has a lot of yellowing problems. Refractors tend to as well. So this one is not yellowing at all, which is, you know, adds value to it. But there you go. The atomic finish is just so cool. It just kind of glimmers and shoots and refracts light at you all different ways. Look at that. That's like a video game almost. So cool. All right, speaking of greening or yellowing or hulking, however you want to say it, this one has a bit kind of hard to tell in this green, but it is a bit yellowing, a bit greening. Nevertheless, it's an atomic refractor, and he shares this card on the back with Hakeem the Dream. So cool card with 2 Hall of Famers, and you have MJ in the front. So this is the honor roll atomic refractor. Look at that, super cool card. And this one actually might be the most cost-effective atomic refractor because he shares it with not only Ron Mercer, I think this is, but also in the back we have Stephen Marbury, and who is this? Gary Payton. So he shares it with 4 dudes. That's why it's not as valuable as some of the others. But still, you got the GOAT there. You got atomic refractor. It's a good card. So here's a non-atomic version of the Bowman's Best Techniques. Right? Still really nice. I love the refractor on this. It's a kind of like darker colors, but still refracts light really well considering. Yeah, very nice card. '96 Maestros. I'm looking to upgrade this one as far as the grade. This one is really prone to greening or yellowing. I've barely seen any that is just perfect color, and this one's not one of them either. PSA 7, probably because of the centering, but still a pretty cool card. Has the coating. Nice card. Not one of my favorites, but still okay. Then you have this guy, 1995. This is a PSA 7. Probably looking to upgrade this to 8 at one point. But yeah, chrome refractors are super gorgeous, as you can see here. Nice photo. He's dunking over Alonzo Mourning. Very, very cool photo. That alone is just makes this card so nice. Anything on the back? Oh, pretty basic on the back. Yeah, so nice photography, chrome, can't beat it. This one's the team refractor here, chrome. Got this for a pretty good deal. I forgot how much, but it's a cool card because it shows, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Ron Harper holding their 5 trophies at the time. And it's a chrome refractor. I love chrome refractors. Very clean. Look at that, super nice card. Then we have the base card, 96 chrome, first year chrome refractor. I just had this graded myself actually. I purchased it raw. I think I have a video on that. I did not want to fork out a bunch of money for a PSA 8 or 9. I saw one on eBay raw with other cards. Made the guy an offer, and he wasn't really a big collector currently, and he accepted. So I saved a few bucks. I wouldn't say it's crazy steal or anything, but I definitely saved a few hundred, if not 1,000 on this, pretty easily. So maybe you can call it a steal, I don't know. But anyways, next one is the 97. How about this one? Also at a time when the cards were slightly dipping, which is why I saw this one, I think for like 1,300, PSA 9 too, and I was like, okay, it's a base 97 Topps Chrome Refractor, PSA 9. I'm gonna pull the trigger, so I did. I'm not sure how much it goes for now. Probably closer to 2,000, I would think. But yeah, anytime you get a base Chrome Refractor MJ, at a pretty reasonable deal, yeah, I pull the trigger. A few more guys. East-West Refractor. Cool card because, as you guys probably already know, we got Kobe Bryant on the back. The Kobe Bryant side actually shines better than the MG side on this card, at least. MJ does shine decently, but the Kobe just really pops. Maybe because it's the color. But not bad on the MJ side as well. Very cool card. This one, it's kind of picked up some steam since, you know, the passing of Kobe. But yeah, this one and all of them will likely remain in my collection forever until I decide, you know, pass it on, or if I want to sell all of them and just go for one huge card. I might do that one day. I don't know. We'll see. Next is the Rockstars. This one doesn't get a lot of love. I feel like it should be, I haven't looked at the pop recently, but for a die cut, kind of like a rock theme, Rockstars theme, refractor, it's you know, it's not as pricey as some of the other ones, but very nice. Super nice card. Anytime there's theming involved, it's nice. All right, we have 3 more cards. Hang in there, guys. All right, we have the Holding Court with Peel. Very nice card. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too fancy going on here, but another one that's relatively affordable when it comes to Michael Jordan refractors. A classic right here. Classic, nice refractor card. 2 more. We have the 97 Topps Generation. This one's kind of cool too, has that die cut. Kind of a darker card, so, but as I'm talking about it, it does refract rather well in this light. Very nice card too. Again, one of the refractors that don't get enough love in my opinion. And last, definitely not least, the Shooting Stars refractor, PSA 9. I love this one because it has 0 greening, or maybe a tiny bit, I don't know, but the colors just wonderful on this card. And just the texture, and you got a bunch of, you know, basketballs dropping in the background. That's always cool. And MJ's posing, looks like he's setting up on the free throw line, getting ready to nail his free throw. I'm gonna bet that he made that free throw. Anyways, cool card, gorgeous card, love it. Look at that refractor. And guys, yeah, that's the last of it, guys. That's the pile of my refractor Michael Jordans. I have a few more, I think 2 or 3 that are tucked away somewhere that I'm not gonna get right now, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I will start sharing more of my collection. This is just a sliver of it. So like, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys on the next one.